Now, for fire runes, I think we just need gunpowder because we're still lacking in gunpowder. Mushrooms, blaze rods and blaze powder, bones, wither skull fragments. What does the wither ash do? Wither ash. Uses. There's no uses. I'll have to read about to see if there is a use for wither ash. Until then, I'll put it in there. We need to plant some of this nether wart. We're gonna need to smelt some of that once we get to making runes. There's another wart. You in there. Put those over here. Great. Successful mission. All right. How you doing? Do we have? You're not currently running. Are you actually out of? No, it's because I unloaded and loaded this chunk. I had this problem before. The pressure plate breaks. And it hopefully will... Nope. The only way I've found to fix this problem is to log out and log back in. I don't know what's causing it to be able to put in a bug report of any sort. So, the pressure plate just gets stuck down. There we go, that's better. So I don't know, I think when we automate these ultimately to get all of the mana pools we need to do, which is, how many do we need to do? With this one, 200 mana pools. During the automation process of this, I'm going to have to not use pressure plates. We'll probably use timers. We'll probably use the hourglass, which I did make an hourglass. So yeah. Okay, cook anything? I did. Oh, I bet I have. No. Let's make another sword. Because I'm not ready for a diamond sword yet. We want enchanting. So there's that. Enchanting. Should start working on where we're going to put that in here for the temporary purposes. Let's make the books we can make. We need to go kill some more cows. Kill more cows. And we need that. Alright, and then we can make 2 bookshelves. So that's a start. Alright, and we're not gonna be fancy about it. We're not. So, I have enough space. You there, and you will go right here. We need some lapis. And we'll enchant this sword. Oh, you know what? No, I don't want to do it on an iron sword. We'll enchant this sword that we just made. We do knockback. Efficiency 1. Power 1, that's nice. We'll do the power on the bow, and then what do we get? Efficiency 2. Sharpness 1. Whatever. Sharpness 1. Protection. Blast protection would be nice. And we're out of lapis. So let's grab some more of that. Breaky protection. Blast protection. Boots. Alright, we've got some basic enchantments on our gear. We have an iron pick. Let's enchant the new iron pick. Efficiency 2. What? Alright. That's a good start for basic stuff. Basic stuff. I will feel a little safer now. Okay, so let's go over here. Get rid of go to the nether. And we're gonna work on making the runic altar. We need to make some more stone. Alright. One, two, three, four. Get stone made. Let's grab the diamond. And do we have enough living rock? We do. 5. Down here. Let's make sure the runic altar is the standard recipe. Yes, okay. Let's make a mana diamond. Alright. I have a crafting table over there. I should get one so I can come all the way over here. There we go, runic altar. Now, since we only have the one mana battery and mana spreader, we are going to put the runic altar over here too. And we'll probably put it right. Right there will be fine because we'll be able to move the mana spreader and point it this way. So we've got that. Let's take a look at our advancements again. We've got a long way before we even get into these. We're just doing regular Botania ones at this point. We can make a tiny potato. We'll be making a bunch of those in order to get to the Galactic Potato. Mana enchanting, we have a long way to go for that. We can make can we make a spark? We need blaze, powder, petals, and gold nuggets. So we can make sparks. That will be helpful. Is that a spark tinker? Corporea spark tinker. Oh, interesting. I don't know any of the incorporeal stuff. I'm gonna have to read about it once we get Corporea set up. That's a long way to go. Alright, back to our advancements. That assembly halo. We need a mana pearl to do that. We need chocolate to do this one. I'm not gonna make a minecart with mana pool in it just yet. We could look at what baubles might be available to us soon. I'm not going to make mana weave armor until we actually have some rods. Let me show you with the mana weave. Mana weave cloth. Armor made into robes. They aren't very strong when it comes to resistance and strength, but they have set bonuses, making tools and rods cheaper to use mana wise. So mana tools, making the latter more powerful. Wearing the full set grants wearer with increased proficiency when operating magical rods, increasing the power range of them, or just their cost for some of the more simpleton ones. Oh yeah. That is the mana weave cloth. It is quite helpful when you're going to be using the rods a lot, which there are a lot of rods. So, woo. Okay. Making what functional flora what flowers would I want to make to get started here? I don't really need anything at this moment, so it might just be vanilla work ahead of us. What do we need for a Ranon Carpus? An earth rune. Everything else we can make. The Hopper Hawk needs an air rune, which we could make all of that stuff. Sorting hopper prioritizes insertion over extraction, making ideal for sorting. I didn't have to read about that. There's so many things I'm not familiar with at all. Alright, let's go to our to-do list real quick. Tree farm. Yeah, see, that's why I was looking at the Ranon Carpus and the Hopper Hawk, because those are two things that we would need. But we would also need boar lenses. And this boar lens... we could probably make... It's the warp one that we have difficulty with. Just need some mana. And everything else we have. And I'm going to need to look at a tutorial again for the one that I prefer. It also uses... We're called mana distributors. I don't think they're called mana distributors anymore. Mana detector? No. I'm actually not seeing it. Oh, wait, here. Mana splitter now. That's what, yep, that's the recipe I remember. So it's called a mana splitter instead of a distributor, which is cool. Alright. Mana star. Mana storm. Mana tide. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn some of these things I'm not familiar with at all. So this will be fun. There's Spartan shields in this. Okay. I've never used mana prisms, although I know that they're helpful, so that'll be interesting to learn about mana prisms too. Okay, so the type of tree farm that I have used in the past, it's relatively basic, and I think it can be done pre-alpine. I'm just trying to think it through. You pretty much, you have a row of trees, which the Ranuncarpus can place saplings, so you do that. And you've got mana splitters and we've got mana spreaders and whatnot stacked on one side and on the other, pointing towards the trees, and it bounces the mana burst back and forth with the bore lens, breaking the tree, and then the hopper hawk picks up all the parts of the tree. So it'll pick up all of the apples and the saplings and the logs, and it'll sort it into whatever chests it needs to. So that's a basic, simple tree farm. Trying to think. I don't think there's a way to auto bone meal the trees without dispensers and redstone, which we can do when we have the bone meal to do so. I think we can even set it up with corporea to keep the dispensers full of bone meal later on. So there's that to keep in mind. But a basic one, we're gonna need can you place a sapling on coarse dirt? I do not know. Yay. Okay, so we need the coarse dirt because we need to be able to do the Ranuncarpus on something that won't turn to grass and change its change what block is there, because the Ranuncarpus will say, okay, if anything, I'm going to place this block or item on top of a block that is exactly like the one I'm sitting on. So if we used grass, we'd have to wait for, after the tree was chopped down, wait for the dirt block to turn back into grass for it to place. But if you use something that won't get converted, like coarse dirt, you'll be able to improve your efficiency of your farm just a tiny bit. The other thing we'll probably do is use birch trees, because they're a set height and they only grow in one thickness. We could do oak, but we would need to put a line of blocks above it to keep it from growing really tall ones. I don't know. I mean, if we did oak trees, we'd get apples, and we could use the apples for food, for the Gourmarillas. Is there any other uses for you? Golden apples, of course. This can make whatever the crossed souls brew is. So that's really it for that. It's a really poor food item, so I wouldn't want to really give it to a Gourmarillas unless I had to. So again, birch trees also produce enough saplings so that it can be self-sustaining. So birch is a good one for that. I hate birch, and we wouldn't be using it for anything but turning into charcoal to make fuel for the endoflame setup. Also, I need to set up a way of automating a whole bunch of things to make these flowers, which these should be dying soon. How are we doing on mana production? We should have a half of a mana pool. Take a look. Oh. So these haven't been chunk loaded long enough. Well, it needs more charcoal. They're such poor producers now that they've been changed. We've got the stone we need. It's nighttime, so let's sleep and then we'll go chop down some trees. So we can make some more charcoal. Okay. Get all this taken care of. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. Where are you located? There's a couple of them up here. There we go. Got them. Oof. All right. Saplings. Let's replant. There we go. Let's eat before we start getting starvation. Oh, another sapling fall. Do you have any others right away? No? Okay. Looks like the sugar cane over there has grown, so we want to collect that too. For our books. We need to feed those cows. So we can get leather. I don't remember where I found these cows. Oh, I found them right over there. I wonder if there are any wild ones that we can go slaughter. Because there's only the 3. Now there's 6. Yeah. Okay, let's go over there, see if there are any to slaughter. Use up our sword this way. They were over where the pumpkins are on this side. There's at least one. Oh, of course. Run. Yeah. So many pigs. Is there any more? There's another one. Hi, Darkwing! Hang on just a second. Oh, goodness. You started the official Mine Colonies mod pack. Llamas everywhere. Ah. I don't see any more cows around here right now. It is Darkwing. Hee. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing. I don't see any more. I see lots and lots of pigs. Don't need the pigs, because I need leather. So I'd have to go exploring for more. And I don't feel like doing that at the moment. It's not going anywhere. Isn't it pretty? You have a special little icon next to your name now. All right. And you. Okay. You're somebody who's here a lot. You're very participatory in chat, and I appreciate you. That makes you a VIP in my book. Well, there's 2 more books. Woo. Yeah. Alright, so making a tree farm, I'm gonna have to figure out what I need to do for that and get the resources together so that we can do our charcoal farm. I wanted to not necessarily hop in a boat, but I wanted to take you on the trip again to show you where we're going to be setting up our main base. This is just our like hidey hole sort of thing. This is where we're getting established, but I'm going to be doing the building and the development of my base down here. We're just going to follow the water because it goes down quite a ways. We're probably going to make these land bridges look really cool at some point. I really like that I have these. And it's possible to build neat little niche things into the walls. But the main part of our base is going to be down here. Down this way. I have these torches here because that's where I want to put my storage room, my main storage area. It is the only area that's lit up, but there's a decent distance back there. There's a creeper, so I don't really want to go back there. But there's a bunch of pathing back there, and there's some access to the sky and stuff that way. Lots of stuff up there. And then down this way there's even more. Hi David! Still just working on the one. I've not been like working really hard. We've been just setting up the vanilla stuff. So there's access to the sky there. And it goes down this way quite a ways. I thought I saw the creeper. Oh, he's kind of stopped. So it continues this way. A long ways. And we're not going to be using the waterways to travel since they only go one direction because it's flowing water. We're going to make like land bridges and stuff. But then it spits out right here. So there's a lot of really cool ideas here. This could be like the mouth of our base, essentially. I could make it look really neat and have that be... I'd like it to be an entrance, but like I said, this water flows this way. So, swimming up it is a pain in the butt. So it comes out here. And let's see if we can actually get somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Well, we can see the creepers coming this way, so let's go up here. But I know that on this side... Ooh, some light gray ones. We don't have any of those. And I don't have my pouch on me, so we'll have to be careful with collecting a bunch of stuff. I know it pokes out up here in places. I realize it's nighttime and I should be sleeping since I'm a sissy. Well, that's interesting here. Kind of lush little spot. Okay. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it spits out on this side in some spots. There's a bear. A couple of bears. So yeah, I like that it has a lot of access points and it peeks out in different spots. And of course there's this river over here. I'll take you. I want a bone. There's deer here. That's good to know. In case they're useful for anything. Oh, what? What are you? That does not look strongholdy. It looks something elsey. This is something else. This is not the stronghold. Yeah, this is definitely something else. Ooh. There's quartz in here. Can we get on the other side of you somehow? Wow, what the... This is a really cool build. There's a nether portal. This looks creepy. This is a hangman's noose. Oh, that's what that is. Ooh, treasure. Not much for the way of treasure, but sure, I'll take you. Okay. And there's another chest there. There's a cage. Skeleton skull. I don't think I have any use for those right now. This is like a prison sort of deal. This is just a single player world, yeah. Just in a single player world. So this is prison cells. Ooh. Creepy. It's interesting there's no mobs in here. Yeah, with redstone for blood, yep. And cauldrons and... Alright. Wow. Whoa! Was this one right? That he was... Was it this one? Was there one here too? No. Okay. Come on. Are you gonna make it that difficult on me? I want some gunpowder. I need gunpowder in order to make... Oh. hi. Can you see me? Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, did I get gunpowder? I did. Yay! Everybody rejoice. Got me some gunpowder. Alright. What is this? Does this do anything? No, it's just decorative. But it's got... crud. He snuck up on me. Bones! Yes, please. I don't really need the cobwebs right now. Okay. I don't think I have any use for these skeleton skulls, so we're just gonna leave them. Well, this is really cool, and I'm not going through that. We're gonna get out of here. Oh, there's more treasure back here. Woo! Yes, please. Ooh, a sea lantern. Another iron sword. What the... Oh, I climbed the vines. This is not a roguelike dungeon. This is just something from Recurrent Complex that has spawned... There's water above us. That has just spawned in and we're exploring it. Ooh. Strength arrows. Why would I want... Strength 2 arrows. Is there anything on this side? No. I'm gonna leave them. Let's go up. Polished basalt. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. Yep, fully equipped with another portal that I'm not going to go through because I don't want to know. It'll probably pair up with the one I already have. And I just don't need to go in there right now. That was pretty cool, wasn't it, Fluffy Cloud? I don't have any use for it, but it was really neat, and I got some diamonds out of it. Don't really have any idea where I'm at. Oof. The cave system right here. And there's another opening here. I wonder where this goes. Oh, and another one opening here. I'm not interested in exploring it right now, but it looks like it opens into a ravine. Wow, that goes way, way down there. Very neat. I've always thought it'd be fun to build in a great big ravine. We need to get on the other side of this. But my qualifications for what the ravine would need to look like are pretty specific. I would want it to be open to the sky, very wide, and relatively deep. Took the easy one. I'm hi 4 ounce. I saw you start this one, decided I wanted to do it too. Easy in what sense? Skyblocks to me aren't as much fun as a builder. It's going to be really hard on me because I don't know vanilla redstone. So for that alone, it's not going to be easy. So I'm going to have to learn vanilla redstone. But I do have one up on you, is that I've used the Corporean network before in my Pickle Pack Magical 3 playthrough. So I am familiar with automating, automated crafting and storage system, that sort of thing. Hey, what are you doing? Go away. I only have one arrow, so I'm not using it on you. Go away. Alright. You've been watching lots of tutorials? Yeah. Alright. Wonder if he spawned here. Don't know. He probably spawned exactly where he was standing. What else did we get? We have that and that. We have our one piece of gunpowder. One whole piece. We got a sea lantern out of that. You just automated living rock, and now you need to automate flowers. Flower creation, like petal apothecary? I've automated living rock several times, including my Pickle Pack Magical 3. That's probably the method I'm going to do again for this one, because it was so easy for me to do. Alright, flowers. I don't know why I brought you with me. I have a whole bunch of randomness. Yeah, the jaded. I automated the jaded pretty well when I did the Simple Life 2 Season 1 of Simple Life 2. I didn't do a whole lot of Botania in Season 2. So, yep. I just have my two End of Flames automated, which, are they dead yet? No. I need to put some more charcoal in here, I think. Yes. Alright. And gonna have to automate that tree farm real soon. The breaking is going to be a challenge of breaking the dead bush or whatever. But the placing will be no big deal. Because you can just use a random carpus for that. So, yeah. Alright, what were we working on? We made the runic altar. Let's fill this in and go. We'll do tier 1 runes. I'm gonna have to. We could test if we made an observer. Does the observer would detect block updates when this picks up charcoal or fuel? Does it do a block update? And if not, it would definitely do a block update when it turned into a bush. So you would be able to then know to break the dead bush when that happened. So yeah. I don't know if it's considered a block update when it picks up the cold. It might actually be. Because that's something that I've been trying to figure out as well. Is what, how will it know that the flower is done and dead? And then, unfortunately, instead of just disappearing, it becomes a dead bush. So you have to actually remove the dead bush before the Ranuncarpus can place a new flower. And that's stinky. Is there lightning going on? Is that what's blinking? Oh, it is raining. Let's sleep. We'll get rid of the night and the rain. Why am I going somewhere? I have a sleeping bag. I did also install storage drawers, 4 ounce, so there was just no way I was going to do the Corporea network without storage drawers. So yeah, As it dies at a predetermined time, I was thinking just setting a timer. Yeah. You totally could, totally an idea to do that. Yep. There they are. They're dead now. I knew they were going to be dying sooner or later. It's because I kept unloading the chunk. So... give me something. I don't know if you've noticed, I don't know if you have this problem, 4 ounce, but the pressure plates, if I unload this chunk, like if I leave and go to the nether and come back, the pressure plate doesn't work anymore. It stays in a down state, and even if I break it and replace it, it stays down. And I actually have to log out and log back in for the pressure plate to start functioning again. So that's annoying. Just put that in there for now. Taking the fuel doesn't block updates. Aha! But I bet becoming a I bet becoming a dead bush does. So you'd be able to just use an observer next to a piston, so that when it detected the dead bush, it would just break the plant. Very awesome. Good to know. Hopefully I remember that. We're not going to make any more flowers today because my stream is almost over. Do I have my Wand of the Forest? There we go. That's a nice amount to get our first runes going. So the next time I play this pack, which I think will be on the weekends. So I'll probably play this on my own between that, but I'll probably play this on the weekends. I'll get all the stuff together to make tier 1 runes, and I will probably set up a small tree farm so we can go over the tree farm, what I've done there. Otherwise, I'm just going to do vanilla things, you know, resource gathering, mining, creating, you know, making more animals, making sure I have enough food, that sort of thing. I'm not going to do any like major stuff without catching it on camera. So that is all for me today. My throat is getting sore, and my husband should be home in about half an hour or so to avoid this blizzard. He said he just sent me a message to tell me he's stuck about right about an hour out from here, that traffic has just dropped to a crawl. So he's trying to get here before the blizzard hits. But we'll see. We'll see here. But I hope you enjoyed. I hope you will follow me along in Floramancer. I absolutely adore Botania, but I've not played 112. So we're going to see how far we can get. And I will catch you back here tomorrow morning for some more Simpletons SMP. We're probably going to show off the clock tower, and I might learn how to make it function somehow. So I will see you back here tomorrow morning, folks. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Stay safe, stay warm. Bye.